What's going on, y'all? Chris W. back with another podcast. Going to be doing a review of New Year's Smash Night 1 for AEW. So, I want to start from the ending of the show, like towards the very end. So, first match we had was, second to last match was Abaddon versus Cheetah for the title. I'm not going to lie to you. They've been building Abaddon up to kind of be like the Fiend, where she's this weird, spooky character, and she comes out, bites the blood, and like I said, I thought that was bites the blood from people's neck, and I thought that was a knock at WWE because Shayna Baszler did that to Becky, as I stated a couple of weeks ago. But nevertheless, she lost the match fairly fast to Cheetah, maybe 10, 15 minutes, if that. So that was kind of a disappointment. She did do one thing when she took her under the ring, and she bit her neck, or they had her come out with blood all over her mouth. But I feel like all the hype that Abaddon had is gone, man. Cheetah's the girl to beat. She's gonna be the girl to beat for a while. So after that, we had the main event, which was Kenny Omega hailing from North Carolina. So fucking stupid. And I was listening to the announcer, Justin Roberts, talk about Omega, and I swear he says something new every week. He said Omega's been a champ for 35 days, and many people consider him the greatest champion ever. Man, I wanted to throw some shit at the TV, man. Get the fuck out of here, man. That dude is not the greatest champion. He's still a good wrestler, but to me, he's a punk-ass bitch. But nevertheless, we had Kenny Omega versus Rey Fenix for the title. For all who don't know, quick little recap. They were supposed to fight back in the Eliminator tournament match, but Phoenix got hurt fighting against his brother, so his brother took his place. He won the match, but his brother still took his place, if I'm correct. Correct me if I'm wrong, by the way. And so anyway, they had a match, and this was a very good, hard-hitting, action-packed, clash of styles type of match, man. That dude, Rey Fenix, he is so innovative. I enjoyed it. And, Omega is Omega. He's a good wrestler. He's a little fucked up with his ways, but I get it. I understand. And anyway, Omega, excuse me. Omega went on to win the match. Excuse me, y'all. Sorry. Drinking a little bit of this Gentleman Jack Daniels with some fucking Coke. And I just ate some pizza, so it's got me burping. I digress. So I was listening to the commentators talk. There was JR, Excalibur, Chris Jericho, and Tony Schiavone was there. And I want to say it was JR, but one of them said this could be the match of the year. It's early to say because obviously the year just started, but it's definitely going to be in the consideration. I don't know if it's going to be match of the year, but it's definitely in the consideration. It was a very good match. It was excellent, man. I enjoyed it. So let's see here. He finished the match off with the one-wing angel. No one kicks out at that. Rey Fenix did at least get his arm up, so to show he had that warrior spirit. So after that, they show the Death Triangle being taken care of by Kingston and his guys. So Omega was like, well, I'm going to go ahead and finish him off. So Moxley comes out with a barbed wire baseball bat. And, of course, Moxley wants to get his get back, so he's attacking him and everything. And then these two guys show up, and it turns out it's fucking Anderson and Gallows from WWE. I'm like, whoa, I didn't expect to see them. And then apparently they're the Impact Tag Team Champions. I didn't know that. I ain't watched Impact since Bobby Lashley was up there, and I was just scrolling through, one day and I seen them. But nevertheless, that surprised me. So then they were attacking them guys, and then the Young Bucks came out, and we thought they, trying to play Reason and Peacemaker, and I thought the Young Bucks were gonna attack him, but next thing I know, seemed like it was the reforming of the Bullet Club, the Bullet Club. So I'm like, man, wow, that was pretty cool to see that. I definitely didn't expect to see the Bullet Club Elite get back together. So that was how the match ended. And I still feel that WWE, they dropped the ball again. They allowed 2 more guys to leave because of this pandemic, and Vince McMahon fucking all that money the dude got don't want to pay these wrestlers, and now they're going to other companies. And I personally hope WWE falls out eventually one day. You know, I mean, I don't even want to get into that debate. I'm going to just leave that at that. We can say that debate for another time. So, I'm on the wrong page. So, the show started off with the Young Bucks and SCU versus the Acclaim and TH2. I don't really have much to say about this match. I thought it was a good match. It was a great way to start the show. I heard the commentators say during the match that the rankings had reset. So, that's always cool to see. And the Young Bucks, they showed why they are a really good tag team, one of the best tag teams. Are they the best? I don't know. I'm sure FTR is going to have something to say about that. So let's see here. So, give me 1 second, y'all. I had some stuff because I took notes of everything, but I don't want to talk about everything. So Hager versus Warlow. This is a clash of 2 giants, man, like 2 big boys colliding. This was a very physical, hard-hitting match. I mean, I honestly didn't know who was going to win. I personally said during the match, gave my opinion, I thought that Hager would win because he has the wrestling background. I mean, I don't know too much about Warlow. But Warlow beat him 1-on-1. He proved me wrong, man. Hager had 1 slip up, Warlow hit the F10, and the match was over. So big ups to Warlow. Hopefully, they're back on the same page now, the inner circle. We'll know more next week. So after that, we got Team Taz. You know, they came out and they had a win with Brian Cage and Darby Allin. They did that. And then Darby Allin says, well, you know, he knows how this goes, so he's ready to go ahead and scrap. He grabs his skateboard, and here comes Sting for the 80th time. Comes to the ring, stares, don't say nothing, stares at Darby Allin. That's fucking it. Taz is a crazy-ass dude, man. I probably shouldn't even say this, but I don't understand. What the fuck is wrong with Taz? He told... So disrespectful. He told Tony Schiavone to get his white ass out the ring. I'm like, this nigga don't care what the fuck he say out of his mouth. But it just got me thinking again, man. I really, you know, like, y'all know how on Facebook they have these, the versus battles and stuff. I feel like there should be one between Taz and MVP, because both of them niggas is annoying. Who's more annoying? I don't know. I think Taz is, because of his voice. He's always fucking angry. MVP is annoying in his own way. But like I said, I don't really have too much to say about that either. There was more stuff. Then we had Cody Rhodes versus Matt Sydal. Snoop Dogg was at ringside with Cody. They have this show on TNT coming on. I can't remember what it's called, but so that would make sense for him to be with Cody. This was a good match. During the match, Cody accidentally hit Sir Pentacle by accident. Like, it was an accident, and Cody went on to win the match. And after that, Sir Pentacle and his goons came in there and they attacked him. Then Matt Sydal, a.k.a. Evan Bourne, came to Cody's side, and then this motherfucker, Snoop Dogg, I don't know why the fuck Snoop Dogg was there, but anyway, this motherfucker Snoop Dogg got on the top rope. I don't know what the hell that skinny ass nigga did, man. He jumped off the rope. He landed on dude. I swear his knee hit the dude in the ribs. It was just horrible. I ain't sure what he did, why he did it, but it was To me, it was stupid. I had more stuff to talk about, but like I said, I don't really want to get into all of it. I'm looking forward to next week to see what happens. It's going to be Darby Allin against Brian Cage. I believe he'll win. I'm still interested to see what's going to happen with Sting. Excuse me. Excuse me, y'all. No one knows right now. I know they were talking about doing those cinematic matches, which would be great for a guy like Sting. But listen, I just don't know, man. I don't really give a shit either. So, I've been a little behind. I've been watching this show called Blacklist. It's a very good show. It's excellent. It's well put together. It keeps you hooked. And so, it's 9 seasons. No, it's 7 seasons. I'm on season 2. So, I've been preoccupied. I've been watching NXT, but I ain't been doing videos on it. I'm going to be doing a video on NXT from today, though. It'll be out, it should be out Friday, if not Friday, Saturday. So once I watch it, I definitely will put aside the time to go ahead and do that. But I did want to touch on the NXT Awards, the Sammy Award. Good shit. So, I don't really have an order. I kind of just wrote it down based on what I had from memory. Then I went and looked up the rest of it. So, Female of the Year. I got this right. I said it was going to be Io Shirai. Now, the only person that I felt could have took it from her was Rhea. Now, at the beginning of the year, Rhea, she was on the road, you know. I think towards the end of the last year, she beat Shayna, and she brought the title into the new year. If I'm correct, I believe that's right. It's been a while. Nevertheless, she was on the road. Once she lost to Charlotte at WrestleMania, that kind of sent her in a downward spiral. And it's not like in a bad spiral. She was still good. She remained relevant, but she just wasn't the same. So to me, that was the reason why I picked Io, because Io, she's been consistent the whole year. You know, she rarely loses a match. And then, I guess because of Charlotte's injury, or it was time for Charlotte to step away to give her body some time to heal, they put the title on Io, and I'm sure they haven't regretted it. She's an awesome champion. I love me some Io. I knew she was gonna win. Now, the male competitor of the year, Adam Cole won it last year. I already knew he was gonna win that. A lot of these, for me, were predictable. So this is his second straight year winning it. Then they had Tag Team of the Year. I picked Undisputed Era. Only other tag team that I would have maybe gave it to was Imperium, but even still, no one comes close to the UE, so I'm not surprised there. Now, Match of the Year, that's when I got wrong. I couldn't judge that. You know, I thought it was gonna be War Games, but then I saw they had the Walter match in there. But I'm not mad at them for picking Finn versus Kyle O'Reilly. That was one hell of a match, man. He took Finn to the limit. It broke his jaw in like 3 fucking places. So I enjoyed watching that match at TakeOver 31. I think those two are gonna be fighting again, if I'm correct. They should have fought tonight at the pay at the show. So hopefully they did, man. That was a hell of a match. Yeah, you know what? I believe they did because Pete Dunne fought Kyle O'Reilly. Yeah, he fought Kyle O'Reilly, and then the winner would get Finn Balor. Because, of course, WWE, they have to try to do something to keep up with AEW. So, match of the year. Breakout star. I thought about some people, but the moment I saw Shotzi Blackheart's name, I already knew it was going to be her. She took Io Shirai to the limit. She was the captain of War Games. She hosted Halloween Havoc. She's one of the hottest females out right now. Like, as far as wrestling, as far as looks, she's hot. Y'all agree with me? Now, event of the year, I was fast forwarding through it because I tend to skim through it if I ain't watching it. I would have picked War Games. I thought War Games was match of the year. So I would have put War Games for sure. I know that the future star of the year, I would have picked Austin Theory. He's a young guy. He's got all the talent. He's got the microphone skills in the way. He just got to put everything together. He's going to need time, but he's going to be around for a while. Rivalry of the year, I didn't pick this one either, but I would have picked Cole and Pat McAfee based off what I know about the wrestling. I mean, yeah, you had Gargano and Priest, but their rivalry was only like a month and a half, 2 months of that. The stuff with Pat McAfee, that was building a long time. Then they went to War Games, and then they did all this extra shit. So now the overall superstar of the year, or competitor of the year, I admit I was wrong. I thought it was gonna be Adam Cole because of what he's done, everything he's done. But they put Io. But it's like I said about Io though. She rarely loses matches. She's a very good competitor. She's been champ for a while. So I mean, I'm sure that's what they took into consideration was the matches she lost. I'm sure Adam Cole's lost more than her. But anyway, I thought both shows were pretty good. I'm looking forward to doing this podcast for wrestling coming up soon for NXT. And y'all stay tuned, man. Thank y'all for tuning in. Subscribe. Follow me on everything, y'all. And y'all have a blessed night. Thank you.